Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. In the last one, we finished up exploring around here at the Recluse's River downstream. We fought some golden hippos, which gave us some fragments. And then we decided to do the Darklight Catacombs, which was probably the most annoying dungeon I've experienced so far. Mr. Giant Cannon Dude made me angry to no end. But we did eventually make it through, and it brought us to this place called the Forsaken Graveyard. The very end of the last one, we saw this message, first of all, that says, "It awaits inside," whatever the heck that means. But I was riding Torrent, and suddenly it kicked me off Torrent. And then when I tried to summon him up there, it said that Torrent was too frightened and won't be summoned. So, since I don't know what happened because it knocked me off of Torrent right as I entered the map, I am now going to ride Torrent into it, and then we'll see what happened. Hopefully. Alright, nothing happened. Torrent just doesn't want to play ball. Wait, what? Okay. I wanted to get the message again. Here, okay. Spectral Steed is frightened and cannot be summoned. Alright, alright. So, yeah, we're going to explore this area now because we kind of just ended up here. The other area that I wanted to explore was this area. But we finally figured out how to get over here, and this is the zone that we just got to, so I guess we'll take it on right now. Because it's one of the, like, 3 things that's on our list to explore, even though it just got added to the list. Kind of confused, like... The reason Torrent can't be summoned here is because of the madness, right? This is madness on the walls? At first I thought it was like lava, but now I'm realizing that it's probably madness. And if we remember from the base game, which actually now might be a good time to talk about the base game stuff. Part of me wanted to make a special character to play the DLC with. Because Melina has 2 outcomes in the base game, right? There's A, she sacrifices herself for you to get to Farum Azula, and then she's dead. B, there is you embrace the madness, which she apparently hates the madness or doesn't think that it's the right path. Which would then make sense why Torrent doesn't like the madness as well. And then you could become the Lord of Madness or whatever, and I think there's a special cutscene if you do that, and you didn't sacrifice her first, like she's still alive, where she says she's gonna hunt you down. But there's a third option that I had considered making a character for, which I don't know what happens if you end the game with a character like this, because I have never seen someone do it. Which is, you go take the Frenzy Flame, then you get yourself to Farum Azula, then you go all the way to Melania, and you get the unalloyed Golden Needle to cure yourself of the Frenzy Flame, which you then have to go fight Placidus Axe for. So it's the most convoluted questline ever. But in theory, you can have Melina be alive, but not be the Lord of Frenzy Flame. Which I don't know what happens if you do the endings with Melina still alive without you being the Lord of Frenzy Flame. So I was kind of curious if bringing a character that did those specific steps to the DLC would do something interesting regarding Melina. Because obviously on my character, Melina is dead. But if she was still alive, then this seems like the area where something would happen. This is where that would all come together and maybe we would see Melina again. Turn back while you are yet able. Well, I'm not going to do that unless I die, but we got to figure out why they're telling us to turn back. So yeah, that's the one thought that I had of, like, something they could possibly do in the DLC that would be story related and very unique, but require you to do like if you think about it, getting to Melania, like you have to do the two most obscure bosses in the game, which is Placidusax and Melania, to cure the Frenzied Flame, or like get rid of the Frenzied Flame. So it would be by far the most convoluted quest line that you could possibly do, because you also have to do all of Millicent's quest line to get the needle, right? So you have to do the most complicated quest, which is Millicent's, and then you have to fight the two most obscure bosses in the game, which is Melania and Placidusax, which are also probably two of the hardest bosses. So they should, in my opinion, have made a special ending for it. As far as I'm aware, the base game does not have a special ending for it. But maybe they readdressed it in the DLC. Unfortunately, my character is not set up to do that. So I don't know if we'll figure it out. Winter Lanternfly. Wait. That didn't appear on my screen, but it is a new item. Frenzied Flame Grape. Said to be heralds of the aging untouchable. On seeing these, the wise know to stay well clear of that place. Alright, alright. Well, anyway, so yeah, those were my thoughts on, like, a possible character that could have some lore. I mean, you'd think, like, how long has it been since the DLC came out now? Like, maybe almost 2 months? You'd think that someone would have figured it out by now, but I've been keeping myself fairly free of spoilers. So if someone had figured it out, there's a good chance I would not know about it. Don't let it see you. What, are we playing, like, Outlast or something? Once you are seen, there is no escape. It cannot even be touched. Alright, so now we're playing like a horror game. There's a goat over there. The goat doesn't seem to care. I don't know if I want to go over here anymore, honestly, but I guess I'm gonna have to do it at some point. I do not do well with horror games. Now, Dark Souls is, like, kind of grotesque and gruesome sometimes. And the DLC has been known to have some jump scares for me. But it's not really a horror game. The goats are mad, apparently. Like, as in madness. Are the goats the thing that I want to kill a goat. Okay, I don't think the goats are the thing that aren't allowed to see me. This reminds me Woodland Trail. So if we go to the south, that might give us the map. So maybe I should go that way first. Guess I'm in Torrent? No. I lost my train of thought. But anyways, we're gonna try to get the map fragment. Because that'll help us explore. I don't know what we're hiding from. I would like to figure it out sooner rather than later, probably. There's some angry rats. That's a lot of damage. So whatever we're running away from, it said we can't even touch it. I assume it's not this rat. But I am probably going to get scared by something down here. Presumably. What was this grace called again? Woodland Trail. And we're in something called the Abyssal Forest. How close are we? I guess I might as well mark it. It'll help me find it more easily while we're down here. That is spooky, but probably not the thing we're running from. Matting hand? Oh, maybe... hold on. Okay, he's got the madness spells. To be expected, honestly. Kind of running low on mana, so I might actually try. Don't want to get madness. Madness would probably be death. Okay, he didn't dodge that one for some reason. Matting hand. I've actually seen a thumbnail with this weapon on it before. It may or may not be OP. Maybe in PvP though, not in... So it's just like a fist weapon. Not a martial arts weapon though. I do have the stats for it. It does fire damage. A glove stitched together from the flayed skin of the victims of a butcherous bloodbath. Afflicts target with madness, raises attack power when madness is triggered in the vicinity. Forged of an unyielding black impulse toward revenge fostered in those who were hunted down as heretics by their own brethren. These are the weapons of the utterly downtrodden. Maddening spear hand strike makes hand into the shape of a spear before unleashing a plunging stab that penetrates the body of the enemy, afflicts foe with a large dose of madness. Oh joy. I don't think that's my style of weapon, but let's continue. At first I was gonna say it seems like there might be multiple of those guys around here, but since that guy dropped us a unique weapon, I'm now going to assume that he was the only one. I hear more rats. The madness rats inflict madness when they attack you, right? I think so. Wait, why do I have... Oh, I have the item discovery thing on still. I thought that was like an armor up, but it's actually... item discovery. Might as well put this back on, because I probably don't need the item discovery. Oh, they don't do madness? Maybe it's only specific attacks that do madness? Wow. Can't believe I missed. Okay, there's 4 developer messages right there and something creepy and glowing. It's also moving around. Let's go get the map fragment first. So I assume that once we get rid of whatever this thing is that's scaring Torrent, first of all, A, I assume that we can get rid of it. And B, I assume we will then be able to ride Torrent around here once it is gone. Okay, well, something just inflicted madness on me. Well, we got a lot of stagger on him. Made that second part a lot easier. Yeah, before we go back that way, let's go get this map fragment. There's a lot of, like, nooks and crannies, but I'm not really seeing any reason to explore them. There's a grace in here. Map Abyss. Let's grab this grace before I turn around and look at the map. Abandoned church, you could see that where the statue of Marika would be, there is nothing. But it might still have a fragment. If it does, that would be our next fragment that we need to get another blessing. Oh, it had 2. Even better. Real question is, do I want to rest right now and bring back all those enemies that I just killed? The answer is probably not. But I also don't want to forget to do my blessing. So it seems like we're kind of at a dead end here, right? Like, all of this mountain stuff is the jagged peak, and there's a chance that maybe we go under it or something. I think it's more likely that this is just a dead end. So I guess we should start by exploring here. Also, another question. I guess either way, with either of the suggestions I had given for a character, Melina leaves you. Frenzy Flame, they have a Frenzy Flame version of that? That seems kind of broken. But maybe not. I haven't heard anything about this one being good. Maybe it's not broken. But like, imagine if there was like a Scarlet Rot one too. You just do like Frenzy Flame and Scarlet Rot. You would be the most hated character ever. But anyways, yeah, Melina wouldn't be with you in any of the outcomes anyways, but she used to give you lore at the churches, right? I wonder, is there a way, because you could get to Moog without Melina leaving you. Just by doing Vare's quest? And so if you killed Moog and came to the DLC without Melina leaving you, maybe she would give you lore at these churches, but also maybe not, because they're not like part of the base game. There's a chance that Melina just doesn't have anything to do with the DLC at all. So I'm just like making up this whole idea that isn't even relevant. Just let me get up here. I mean, there was maybe something interesting where those, like, bright red flowers were, but I guess since I'm here... Like, this seems like it should be something. It's raining. I didn't think it'd be able to rain in this place. Yeah, this is looking like a dead end. So are these red flowers a material that could be picked up? Yes. Eye of Yellow. That's not a new material. Could be something here. There's some weirdos. I just automatically call anyone that I see down here. Well, I guess that's probably a fair assessment. Anyone down here is probably a weirdo. These were the guys that Jory summoned to fight me. These little nerds. Apparently they didn't feel like attacking, so they just get slaughtered. Might be something up there. What the heck was that? I didn't even see anything. Oh, these little winter lantern flies. Oh, this doesn't actually get me there. I guess I gotta go around. There's like nothing around here. There's all these like places that seem like should have had an item. There's no item. Well, it seems like we kind of got this dead end explored. Oh, God. Ah, the goat scared me. Well, I guess we gotta go back over to those dudes. Still don't want to rest, though, because... Oh, there is an item. But those rats will respawn. How do I get over there? Specifically that giant rat, and I would have to kill the giant rat again. Clarifying boluses. Did those... No, we had those already. I think. I only got 2 of them right now, right? I'm pretty sure we had them already. Item up there. Place has very few items, but there's some. It is dark over here, huh? Another big rat. Okay, the big rat has not been alarmed yet. Come on. It would be a lot easier to explore this area if we had Torrent, right? Still not available. But I guess it seemed like maybe the other direction. I don't need that. How big is a Shadow Rune 7? 30,000 runes? Not even that big. Material? What was it? Where's the material at? Did the goat eat it, or what just happened? Oh, it was maybe on the tree. I wasn't close enough. Yeah, it's tedious to explore this on foot, I'm noticing. It's like, I can't remember if I went up here next to the church. There could, in theory, be like a cave or something right here. Right there, that seems like could be something, but I want to just peek over here. And it was nothing. But it could have been something, right? It's always a little nerve-wracking when you see the little save symbol in the top. You're like, am I about to get invaded? Did I just enter a boss arena? Oh, man. So far, we haven't figured out whatever the scary thing is down here. Which is nice that they let us get to the map fragment without getting murdered. Very nice of them indeed. Man, with this rain, and it's nighttime, I can't see anything. Somber 6, huh? This seems pretty far into the game, even like for the DLC to be giving me a somber 6. So I guess we're just gonna follow this river. Where we saw those guys was like about here. So it should eventually loop back around over there. This is annoying. But at least I was hitting him and he wasn't able to hit me back. Alright, rats could drop rune arcs. Forgot about that. Okay, guess we're not getting that. I'm torn. Do I like keep going back to the middle and exploring more of this middle? I guess I do, just so I don't miss anything. Be a lot faster with Torrent. Maybe I should try and find whatever this thing is that's scaring Torrent. Where are we, by the way? Not like... When we saw the Scadu trees all the way up there, yeah, this is not like the Scadu tree base or something weird. Oh, I just had a quick thought that that might be illusory for some reason. Alright, I'll probably zoom back in. This area is so vast for, you know, spooky madness swamp. At least it's not a swamp that inflicts madness. Wish I could see a little bit better. I hear rats back here, which means I didn't explore over here yet. Where are you? Oh. Right there. Okay, well that combo can just straight up kill the big rat without him reacting. It's pretty good. Oh, there's another big rat? Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess I got lucky the first time and like the lava plume hit him an extra time or something, because that time it did not happen. That's Flask's back. This is quite the place to explore. It's actually more annoying so far because we still haven't found what we're even supposed to be running from. There's an item up there. I'm just waiting, like, my guard is going to be lowered because we're just running around exploring and haven't found anything in a while, and then suddenly I'm going to get, like, scared to death by a demon. How do I get up there? It didn't work. There we go. Well, more of those. There's probably gonna be a madness boss down here, huh? Another item. Another big rat. Is that 2 big rats? I think it's just 1 big rat. That was lucky. That's useless. All right. They could also drop broken runes. Oh, joy. What a great haul. Okay. That looked kind of important from a distance, but now I no longer think so. You lunged further than I thought you would. Alright, how close are we to looping back around to where those dudes were? It'd probably be relevant to go read those messages. I think it's wherever on the other side of that, probably. If we keep going this way... Oh, this area is giant! I've only explored this? Like, this tiny little area is all I've explored? That's ridiculous. Is this not where I think it is? No, I'm going backwards. There's apparently a rat over here that I missed, but... Maybe this cuts across? No, this is still backwards. Where is that rat? Oh, there. No, I don't know where it is. I don't care. It's just a singular rat. So it should be like right below me here. Is it daytime? No, it's still nighttime. I still can't see anything. Okay, I think this little lake part is where I saw the dudes with all the messages next to it. What? What did I do wrong? Was it further up? This forest reminds me a lot of that forest in Dark Souls 2. With the invisible enemies in it. Oh, there it is. I was really expecting to come out on the other side like that, but I guess I didn't loop far enough. Alright, what do we got? Hide yourself, make not a sound. Quietly await your chance. Combat is not an option. Excuse me? Combat's like usually the only option in this game, actually. crouch in the undergrowth. We're like actually playing a stealth game now, huh? Part of me wanted to go up there, but it said await your chance, though. What did it mean by that? If combat is not an option, does it mean just run past him? You can lock onto it, but he doesn't have a health bar. So I guess, yeah, combat is not an option then. I want to go the other way. I want to see what's up here. We'll try and go that way in a second. Wait, what? How am I facing... I'm getting so turned around down here. I think this was a dead end, maybe. It's a little confusing. It's like foggy, it's really annoying. Let's try and go this way then, shall we? Well, this is where the undergrowth ends. Could maybe get to the other side. Okay. Got past that one. So far, these aren't that scary. There's some weird plants around here. I can't wait for them to, like, catch me and just something horrifying happens. I'm not going to the skull. The skull is bait. So the plants are, like, trying to trick you. There's a guy running around in the plants over there. The plants look a lot like these guys. What are you? Oh, it does. Don't touch the plants. Okay. Noted. I thought they were resources. But it does lure them over. He's coming back. Yeah, I was gonna collect the plant as a material. Apparently that's not it. Well, I guess we got past him. I don't think I missed any item. Let's stay in the brush while I check. I don't know. There was a path. We could have gone this way as well, right? Does this go to the same place, or are we going somewhere else? I assume whatever this is, though, is gonna hopefully get rid of the spooky. If we could get rid of the spooky, then at least Torrent will be our friend again. I've never played Metal Gear Solid, but I've seen a little bit of it. Yeah, this is also something that you would do in Sekiro sometimes. Like, the areas were designed in a way where you could sneak around in them. Oh, hello. So that is like a nice light. It almost seems like it's telling me to go that way. And that would take me It almost seems like that would connect back. It would have been way easier than going past those demon things. But we'll check that maybe a little later. Let's... It is really foggy. What the... I'm gonna get jump scared in here, 100%. There's no way. I should have gone the other way. I'll be back. We'll try again in a minute. I want to go the other way. Now it's really like the forest in Dark Souls 2, where you can't see anything. Oh, I did just see that there was a stake somewhere around that way. So that means if you die there, at least you're spawning at a stake. Getting a saving icon. There's a grace right there. I want to go up there and see if there's any item. Let's go grab this grace. And then see if this goes back to the start or not. I could probably rest now, right? Because I don't think it's going to respawn any enemies that were in our way. We could do this. How many fragments do we have? Where are they? What the heck? I thought I just recently got some. They're under key items, I think. I don't remember. I thought we had a few extras, though. Maybe I calculated wrong, because it's not on this page anymore, and we picked it up definitely after this. Maybe we just have 0 right now. So there's a big rat over there. Let's try to walk this way. Well, let's go up there first. Can I even get up here? Oh, so close. There we go. Alright, I should probably stop climbing on these things because every time I do, there's just nothing. Unless I see an item from down below. Doesn't seem to be worth it. So what was this grace called? Abyssal Woods. Well, something just died. This place is so spooky. So does this go back to the start? Then why? Why is there that whole stealth section if you could just walk around? Am I missing something? Maybe that stealth section was just practice, but you'd think that they would make the practice stealth section mandatory, right? Because you could definitely... I assume that really foggy area is where it's gonna get, like, super intense. But it seems like that little stealth section was completely optional. Yeah, there's more of those guys. We're not even like halfway through this area. Some weird looking spirit out. Oh, well, almost fell off a cliff. That could have been bad. Some more developer messages. Hold on, what direction is that? That way. Where's the grace that I found? Right here. And the foggy forest was that away. What are these gonna say? Hide yourself. Okay, the exact 4 same messages. This one doesn't seem optional. But there was that other foggy forest way that way. So I want to go over here to this tree root first. See what's over there. Because it doesn't seem nearly as angry as the madness demons. Another large rat. Oh, rats have critical spots? I don't know if I've ever criticaled a rat before. At least the big rat. Maybe going that way could let us look down and see any hints as to how to do that stealth section, but let's go over here first. With these weirdos. Yeah, these guys definitely look like they're trying to cast madness spells, but I do not want to let them do that. Okay, there's an item over there. Item over there. Seems like it might be a dead end. There's something glowing up here, though. Just a skull. Fragment. I guess I do only have 1 fragment. Did I use an extra fragment than what I expected, or...? Because I thought that one thing gave me 2. Should have put me 1 higher, but maybe I'm just crazy. I was counting wrong or something. Why do you always just come and say Elden Lord? Anything up here? Oh, joy. There was a single lanternfly. Alright, so how are we going to take on these stealth sections? First things first, I think I'm going to walk along the ridge here. Maybe I could peek down at it. Oh, there's not really much peeking to be done, is there? Some rats here. I think we just run past the rats because they're just going to give away my position. Don't touch the plants. Okay, so where are we in relation to the part where we ran into the Misty Forest? We're just like north of it. See, once again, like I kind of did that stealth section without really having to do any stealth, right? The only reason I stealthed was because I wasn't sure if there was another one coming up. I guess, so I don't forget, I'm gonna mark, like, down here that we still need to go there. Okay, there's another dude. Now, this might require some actual stealth. Going now could have been bad, but I think we'll be okay. Some flowers right there. They're like bell plants or something. Okay, we need to get across. He has a cane? The Madness Demon has a cane. Alright. An item up there. So we just wait for him to turn around and then we go, I guess. Oh, I hear rats. The rats are gonna mess me up, aren't they? They're gonna try and get me caught. But maybe I could just sneak up on this rat and murder it. Oh no. That's not good. This is not the outcome I wanted. Okay. Well, the rat got me caught. I should have just walked past him, I guess. That was lame. Not as scary as it could have been, though. think I will take the same path that I took last time. So I could probably just sprint most of it. Wait, what do you mean? How did you see me? Well, there goes my runes, I guess. I didn't really expect him to see me from so far away. I thought they were much less aware than that. Once you get spotted, I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't see any way to escape. He saw me again. Gosh. I somehow dodged the madness by being in a falling animation? That was interesting. Gosh dang it. Who made this 15 times harder all of a sudden? It's like, now that I've been spotted once, all of a sudden they all have plus 50 perception. Okay, maybe I'm just going too fast. Let's slow it down. Let's go the correct way instead. We'll stay crouched. Yeah, if you lose your runes in here, I think those runes are gone. Unless you're really good at this area already. But if you're just doing it blind, like, your runes are probably gone forever. I could maybe make this. The rat right there. I think fighting is a mistake. If I fight anything, then I will be spotted. I'm just gonna hope that this rat forgets I ever existed. So we'll stick to the left again. Probably use the same strategy, get past the first guy. This time I will just walk past the giant rat. Because apparently they heard me beating up the rat. And they were not happy about it. Okay. Let's see if I can go grab that item that I saw. It was up here, right? Somber 7. That's where I just came from. So if I was gonna guess, this way probably enters that foggy forest again. It's getting very foggy very quickly, so I assume that is correct. So what about the other way? It seems like all roads are leading to this foggy forest. Except now it's just permanently foggy. I want to go north as much as I can. I'm afraid to, like, jump. Like, I don't want to attack any of the rats. I don't want to jump. So once those things see you, it seems hopeless. Where are we? We're all the way to the north here. There's a grace here. Also a waterfall. This is the waterfall over here. Okay. Okay, does this grace help us at all? Divided falls. There's probably something under that waterfall then, huh? Let's go up here real quick. I made a mistake. There's a lot of rats here. I think if I want to explore, I have to kill them. That jump might be makeable if I had Torrent. It would be close. I don't know what the benefits of that are, though, but... What the heck? What was that shift in light? Became morning, now I can see, holy. What's that over there? Like right somewhere around here. I guess it's now gone because the lighting, you could kind of see it there. It looks like a shack. Oh my. You little nerd. Why are there all these rats up here in this part of the map that there doesn't seem to be any purpose to come to? There's a spirit owl again. Drop down here. I guess I could teleport out if this ends up being bad. 'Cause this is where we just went through. I don't know why I would want to drop into here. This seems pointless to me. I can't really get back up, so... Let's go back to the Divided Falls. Yeah, I don't know what the point of that, why there was 3 giant rats up there. I guess maybe if you just need to farm giant rats for something. So, what's up with these Divided Falls? Some frame rate issues because all this water. Seems like nothing. Nothing is up with these Divided Falls. Well, that's weird. Well, let's start going south then. More rats. Maybe up here there could be something, I guess. It'd just be weird to name the Grace after this landmark, and there's nothing at the landmark. Got a rune arc. Item up here. Mad Craftsman, or, what did that say? Mad Craftsman's Cookbook. Frenzied Pots. Oh joy, that's what we needed in the game. Well, I guess that's probably a pretty valuable item if you're doing any sort of frenzy build, so... Why did that tumbleweed just come down the mountain? Well, it seems like the only choice now is to enter this foggy forest. I guess we'll go from this direction first, and then at some point maybe I'll go back to this Grace and do it from the other side. Ooh, it's one of those guys. I might land on his head. Where'd he go? Is there like a cave below me? It was one of those madness demons. There's something over there, I think. Where'd this guy go? Oh, there is a cave. Ouch. Right here, there's like a mini cave. And then maybe there might be something in that water right there. That up there, next to that tree, is that a broken tree, or is that? Something just died. It was also worth 1,000 runes, so it wasn't just a random wild animal. Okay, this is something. Maybe. Maybe just these yellow, eye of yellows. Yeah, that's all it is. Okay. We're not in, like, the super foggy area yet. So, I'm not sure if that connects to it from this side or not. More of those guys, though. Gotta keep our eyes out if we see any more madness demons. We gotta take cover. It's just weird being in an area where you could just, like, if you get spotted, you're dead. Well, if you get spotted by a specific thing. Doesn't really ever happen in these games. Like, usually there's a way to run away, or escape, or kill it. Golden Horn. Oh, that item that gives you more runes. Now going east, huh? Kind of southeast-ish. What is this? That would be a drop down. Can't tell if that's a cave right there or not. What happens if I go up? There's more of these guys up here. We're like right on the edge of being able to one-shot them with this combo. I feel like there was one time where it didn't kill him. So we might be literally doing exact damage. Why is there floating rocks here? That seems like it was misplaced a little bit. Where are we now? Kind of cutting across pretty far. Trying to get my bearings by looking down, but without being able to see those madness demons, I don't actually know where we are. Also just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Pretty sure we've been over there. Oh, maybe not, actually. I'm kind of looking at it. That's probably the foggy forest. But that would mean that there's no enemies in there, which would be kind of weird. Purple item. Another cookbook. Hefty Frenzied Flame Pot. Is that any good? Yeah, that makes sense. So it seems like we're kind of going under this lake now, huh? And this area is so big. So much to explore around here. So probably the best place to drop down would be all the way over there where I was initially, right? Well, we're so far away from like any graces. Getting back here, it's gonna be annoying if I make a mistake and die. What is that? Oh, those are just those guys. Oh, you could kind of climb down here, right? Yeah. Maybe I'll go this way then. Okay, there's that shack again, and another building next to it. If we could get there, I would assume there would be a grace around there. Hugging this left wall might get us there. So yeah, I mean the big problem with this area is it's really hard for me to tell everything that I've explored and that I haven't, right? That's gonna be the difficult thing going forward. Is once I have to go back, there's not a whole lot of landmarks. I might just drop on this guy. Well, let's go around this side path. What did you just cast? You can't torrent here still. It almost seems like you could go in this way. Like, what else would be the purpose of over here, right? Oh, maybe this? No, that's not gonna work. That was close, but it doesn't seem like you can actually go in those. So I don't know what the point of this area was. There was just some guys here and then nothing. So let's see if we can find ourselves a grace. Still want to explore, like, in front of this building, but having a faster way to get here would be good. That's weird. Are those birds, or what are these? They're decapitated people. Is this a boss fight, or what is this? Because normally things wouldn't be or like not interactable, but like they wouldn't be physical objects that I could hit and then blood came out, right? Okay, there's a grace for us. We can at least go grab that. And then come back out. Swollen grape. Are we feeding these to someone? No, it's a crafting material. An eyeball of the frenzied flame that is swollen from within, marked with fingerprint burns, proof of having been touched directly by the three fingers embrace.
Leave. Now. Come no closer. No closer, I say. The man's words.
Okay, so we'll probably listen to him temporarily. What was this place called? Manse Hall. It was called Midra's Manse. Is this a picture? Well, it was an illusory wall. We'll deal with this room in a little bit. I want to go back out. I want to explore. Try to figure out what's up with these weird bodies. I wonder if something we've been doing has been collecting them here. Like maybe killing all those guys. Each one like brings another body here. But it seems like this area is full. I don't know where more bodies would go because there's just water on either side of them. Another spirit eagle. Yeah, those don't look like you can go in there. It's crazy that we just walked in and immediately found an illusory wall. So, let's try to explore this little bit. Because we were like right here is kind of the cutoff. So if we can get over there. Also, this is... Oh, okay. So this is the area where we came from the ruins and explored. But we couldn't get to any of this. This is all part of that. Gotcha. That skull was floating like an inch above the ground. So if I'm not mistaken, there should be enemies maybe over there. I still want to go. I don't think we're going to be able to explore that mansion thing, but I still want to go over to the place where it started to get really foggy and see what was going on there. This has been a pretty slow episode of exploration. Yeah, okay, these are, I think, the guys I remember seeing. Ah, there's a lot of them. I think we were up there when we saw them. Might be hard to take them on, but... Actually, our spell is pretty strong against them, huh? Oh, that's bad. So yeah, I think that's everything for right outside of this mansion. Because that's where we were earlier, and I debated dropping down, and that's why I knew all these enemies were over here. So since I'm gonna teleport anyways, let me teleport back inside here, walk out, see if anything's changed with those bodies. Because we killed more of the dudes outside. I activated this, right? Yeah. Doesn't look like there's any more, right? And each of them has this yellow thing coming out. What is the yellow thing? It's just like a glowing branch or something. It's not even... I don't know what's going on. Okay, so let's try and go south from here again and enter that foggy area. It didn't look like this foggy area linked up at all. I was kind of expecting to be able to get to the other side of it, but maybe it does and it's just a drop down to the mansion. So right over there should be that first stealth puzzle we did. Which, I mean, wasn't even that much of a stealth puzzle because it's all avoidable. So yeah, this is where it gets super foggy. I guess I should leave this marker here. Maybe I should change it to something else so I could find it again, because when you walk over a marker, it goes away. Is this going back out? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's try and see what's in here. Because we were like here, and we could kind of see down into here, and it didn't look like there was any enemies. Maybe I should hug a wall. Probably the best strat. And I guess I should probably have my swords out. This is spooky. I don't like this at all. There's probably going to be invisible enemies, would be my guess. There's a lot of noise. I think I just gotta, like, listen carefully. These things might try to sneak up on me. There's still madness things in here. Oh, this area is bad. I don't like this at all. But it seems like all the noise is coming from the center. So maybe if I keep hugging the wall, I won't be bothered. But I'll have to go there eventually, probably. Not just gonna avoid whatever's here. Although it's really seeming like I just made it through there. And now we're to the area that I could see from up there. So what was in there, I guess, is the real question. Let's go this way first, because I think this way would probably get us to the Divided Falls, right? But let's check this area out. And then maybe I'll walk back through it, except be a little braver and go down the middle. Trying to make sure we didn't miss any items. So that's the real... That's the only thing that matters, I think. So we keep going this way. We should get to that tunnel that goes through this mountain. Hello. Somehow I think that rat didn't see me because I'm pretty sure I got the undetected bonus damage. I think this is where we got those eyes of yellow, right? Pretty sure there was 2 eyes of yellow there. Yeah, okay, that's that cave. So let's go... The only way that we haven't gone is maybe like right up against this wall here. But I'm thinking there's not going to be a whole lot. The rune arc. Think I can make that? Not up that, but that. Oh, no. It's a little bit far. Yeah, what? That's the Elder's Hovel that's above us. We shouldn't be able to get to that. It should be way up. And this is right above where those demons were, right? Demons seem not here, though. Is this the wrong spot? I'm not seeing any of the plants that we crawled through either. Oh, no, it's right around that corner. That's why. This is where that item was? No? Was it at the next tree? Must be the next tree. If the next tree has a looted corpse... Yes, it does. And those demons are still down there. Okay, so... I guess I'm coming back here and I'm gonna be brave and walk through the middle of that fog and see what happens. There might be a demon in there. Because there was definitely a lot of noise going on, right? Like, there was evil whispering and stuff. You can't tell me that it... I mean, I guess there's a chance they're just trying to scare you. But I feel like there's probably something in here. I guess I will crouch. Maybe they are just trying to scare you. This time I'm on the other wall, but maybe I should go more to the middle. Just keep my eyes out for any items. I mean, if we die, right? Oh. Well, I wasn't wrong. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if he'd be able to see me. Actually, the best play would be to try and get out so I could at least maybe get my runes back. This is not 0 runes. I did already lose a bunch of runes this episode. Okay, I was kind of curious what would happen. I should be able to get my runes here. If we just get closer and closer to the waterfalls... That's a lot of damage. But as long as that doesn't proc madness, I think you actually just live it. Oh, did he give up? I guess you can get out of his aggro range? I did just realize, apparently he was stealing my mana. So you can get away from them. It's not for sure death, it's just pretty difficult to get away from them, I would say. So, I mean, there's a chance that I missed some stuff. But I think I got everything. Do I get rid of this marker? Because we know there's definitely demons in that foggy area. I don't want to... I'll feel bad if I leave it slightly unexplored. Like that right wall when we enter has the potential to have some items. Because I would not have been able to see it. We don't really need mana. What gives resistance to madness? This thing. Focus. I guess I'll just put this thing on. Oh my gosh, that doubled our resistance to madness almost. Pretty good. Obviously, we would like the bar to go down, but hopefully by the time we're there, it will be down. So we'll just be careful, we'll go slow, and I'll just try and scan for items, because I assume that was not the only demon that's in here. Although the lantern maybe makes it harder to see. No. It's a 50-50. It's just hard to see here in general. Oh my goodness. Okay, but you can hear them. So we did learn that crouching in front of them, even in this fog, will reveal you. So last time I went around this tree, I'm now back to the wall that I went before, but I don't think the other way was an option, right? Because that guy probably would have seen me. So maybe if I can cut across now, this is the most likely. If they were going to put an item, over here is the most likely, because I'm now in between two of the demons, I think. But who would go all the way back to the middle if they could just hug the left wall, right? No. Is there only one demon? Yeah, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe there's only one demon. Okay. Well, I mean, is it the greatest exploration that I've ever done? No, but I'm sufficiently happy with we probably we cleared enough of this area to make me feel good about it. There's a chance I missed something. I found the two cookbooks, which there's probably most of the new cookbooks that we found, there have only been two of. So I'm decently happy with that. We did find that illusory wall a little bit ago, so we'll want to explore that way. That doesn't even open. So without the illusory wall, can you not even progress? Let's talk to this guy, and then I think we'll end the episode. I welcome you, oh uninvited guest. But must I warn, as you venture in, heed the words of our great Master Midra. Approach not the madness, lest ye succumb. So it's actually a ghost that talks to us. Instead of just saying things out like into the abyss, he's actually acknowledging us. But he definitely does not tell you how to progress. Like, yeah, that painting was obviously kind of suspicious. But if you don't investigate the painting, then you're not progressing. Which I guess should make it fairly obvious that there's something suspicious in this room, right? But that makes me wonder if maybe there's one more secret. So why is there just all this stuff on the floor? There's just a bunch of burned books. Alright, well, I think that was a good episode. We finished, at least what I think is finished exploring the Abyssal Woods. We had some interesting stealth mechanics today that I was not really expecting to see. Should I keep the madness thing on while we're here? Maybe I will keep it on. It might be beneficial. But yeah, I think that was a thorough exploration of the Abyssal Woods. Probably as thorough as I care to get. And next time, I guess we'll get into this Manse Hall. Who knows how big this place is gonna be. It has enough room to be all of this, right? Maybe even under here because it's so far down. So there could be something. Could be a big area for us to explore still, but hopefully this would clear up the like if we beat this area, it'll clear up the madness and maybe get rid of those madness demons. Maybe let us ride Torrent. But anyways, yeah. We unexpectedly ended up finding this area of the map through the Forsaken Grave and the Dark Lake Catacombs. And we made good progress, but we still got a section left. And then after that, we'll probably be heading up here. And then we still have Bale, which I've still been meaning to fight at some point, but we just keep finding more and more areas, right? But anyways, I think that was a good episode today. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing what is coming up in here. But that's gonna do it. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.